Hello everyone, welcome back to Sportingbet. It's the Grand National coming up on Saturday. We've got Neil Channing here back with us again from the Betting Emporium to run us through what you think will be probably a successful punting race for you. I mean, just before we do go into what you do, Betting Emporium, you've got a new service obviously for this, and you're going to be guiding punters as to what they should be doing on the big event.
Basically, if people subscribe to Betting, it is a subscription service. If people pay the money, they get to access areas of the site where they can read an essay on each of the races throughout the whole of the Aintree Festival. So not just the Grand National, we're covering all the races on Thursday and Friday. If you want all 3 days, it's 99 quid. If you just want the Grand National day, it's 50 quid. You're going to get, from 9 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get something, one race at a time. They come up half an hour at a time. Lots of bets. The Betting Emporium it's my betting. You get to find out exactly what I'm betting. So I do basically bet in every single race, and so there'll be an essay. Hopefully, even if you don't necessarily agree and want to follow me in on the selections, maybe it'll help you, guide you in what you want to do. I'll put up a few lays, a few things that I think are good races for each way, not so good races for each way. Hopefully, even if we, heaven forbid, don't win, you'll learn something from it and it'll be good. But we did have a good year with the Grand National meeting last year. Definitely think it's a race, the main race itself, the Grand National, I think is a race to have lots of bets, because the place terms are very favourable to punters, and I'm sure I'll be backing at least 4 or 5 horses each way. And last year we backed 5 each way, and we did actually get the winner, Pinot de Rey at 28 to 1. And we also got a placed horse at 40 to 1, so our 5 selections. So I'm mildly optimistic.
Well, that's a mini plug over with, because but this is the reason we bring Neil in for you guys to listen to, because he is a professional punter and we're trying to do something slightly different here. So Sportingbet will be having a couple of offers on the Grand National this year. From Thursday 9 AM until the final race at Aintree, we will be best price every single runner as per odds checker. So please get in touch with us if you want to take advantage of that. If you're a genuine punter, we will be looking to lay genuine bets on all of those runners. So that's our little flavour on that.
I would just say that people kind of tend to think the Grand National is a kind of is a bit of a kind of bookmaker bonanza, and it undoubtedly is very important for the industry. And of course, we've had long price winners like Mome and 1 or 2 other big prize winners, but I think actually for professionals, you can shop around and get really good price. I mean, I'm excited to hear that Sportingbet are going to be best price every runner. That obviously saves you making the effort of schlepping around all the firms, but definitely, if you do shop around on it, I think the worst thing you can do is to bet on the day at SP, because then you're at the SP market is going to be strangled.
You do get some really weird contractions on the day, don't you, where horses just go off at absurd price.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously the big story this year is Shut the Front Door. Yeah. It's currently 7 to 1. You've got to feel that with the kind of the factor of the industry needing to get it beat on the day, the housewives, the public gamble, that kind of thing, that horse could go off 4 to 1 on the day, and I don't see any reason, if you're thinking of backing that, I don't see any reason in waiting. If you are, personally, I'm not going to tip that. I can tell you already, we won't be tipping that one. But if you are going to take it, you might as well take the 7 now, because there's no way that's going to get any bigger.
So let's talk about how you would play the race this year. We already know that you can get Neil's tips from the Betting Emporium as per what he said at the start. Sportingbet will be best price every runner from Thursday 9 AM until the close of play on Thursday as well, and will probably be very competitive, most of the runners on Friday and Saturday as well. But last year you came up with what you called a stinky 7, which was quite well put actually, because you gave us 7 horses that you thought wouldn't run well in the Grand National. And considering it's a competitive race, but a lot of those horses probably haven't got a great chance. It was a good effort. Now you did remarkably well, and I know none of them won, but you went a bit further than that. They actually
all out of the first 5, So that was pretty good. I mean, I didn't go for all. People didn't watch it. I didn't go for all like 200 to 1 chances. We slipped a few kind of 14 and 16 to 1 chances in there. I've had a look again this year. I don't really know what I'm going to tip so far, I'll be honest with you. I'm definitely the going is a really important thing, and I'm waiting to see exactly. But at the moment, they have watered at Aintree. The weather's lovely, I'm told. I spoke to somebody there just about half an hour ago, and they said it was quite windy, but really quite nice weather. And definitely they'll be looking to water some more, because of course the welfare of the horse is important. So I think you can rule out a lot of those kind of slow old plodders.
So what I'm going to ask you to do then is to whiz through, because I can see some names on a sheet of paper that Neil scribbled
Okay,
down.
let me give you.
But it looks like, so you fly through this and give us the 7 that you think
Let me give you the slow old plodder. These would be the ones that I think. So I think Mon Big Dude is the first one. Okay. I like that horse. It's a lovely horse and everything like that, but it's just a bit slow, really. It didn't really quite get home last year. It's not. When I say it's a plodder, it's not like an absolute stayer, but I think it's just going to be a bit outpaced in this race. God's Me Judge, that will be another one. That's about 20 odd to 1. Okay. That one's a bit old now and a bit too slow, in my opinion. Wick Hill. Now I know it's 100 to 1. I can't give you 7, the top 7 in the market, because I'm trying to, I want to pick 7 that are unplaced again. Wick Hill, I can't see that that's going to be like lapped on the first circuit. It's it really wants heavy ground, which there's no chance of that, and it's pretty ancient now. Other than that, you've got a few others that are. There's another one that I think is a bit too old, basically, and that's Oscar Time. I think that's a 14-year-old, actually. I'd have to check that, but they don't normally win the Grand National over the age of 12, so I would definitely be against that. And then I threw out a couple just on the basis. Well, there's another one that I threw out just on the basis which is really out of form this season. Across the Bay, couldn't have that on my mind. That's a kind of old Grand National favourite. And then just to put a couple more in, First Lieutenant. I don't think that can possibly stay the trip. I do like that horse, and he's a bit of a sort of a very consistent horse in the sort of kind of Ryanair kind of material, isn't it? It runs quite well over kind of 3 miles, 3 miles too. But I can't see it really getting round here. I think it will run out of steam with kind of 6 to jump or something. So that's 6. If you want me to quickly just remind you of those, it's Mon Big Duke, God's Me Judge, Oscar Time, Across the Bay, Wick Hill, First Lieutenant. The 7th one, I'm sorry, I don't like to, I know we love a fairy tale and everything, and I love McCoy, even though he's ruined me over the years, I have to say no. How could anyone shut the front door? I mean, this horse has got no experience of Aintree, and it's never been beyond 3 mile, 3 furlongs. So at this kind of price, I mean, I don't know what you think as a bookmaker, Russ, but if McCoy wasn't on this, would it be 20 to 1 in your mind?
Well, it was 20, wasn't it? So, I mean, the only guarantee I can give you is that if that horse was to win, you'll be doing this video by yourself next year. So that's the only thing.
But people are sort of saying this is a kind of Fujiyama Crest situation.
It's not quite there, is it?
I don't think so. I mean, like in that one, obviously Frankie's Magnificent 7, the last runner, or the money rolling onto it. You were laying kind of 5 to 2 about something that had been 14 to 1 10 minutes earlier.
I do tell all my colleagues in the office that was the greatest horse ever laid. It's the most costly still. But
obviously, if we get to lay 7 to 2 this horse on the day, that would be a brilliant thing to do.
But what you are saying to punters is that if you do fancy shut the front door, you need to back it now at 7 to 1. I mean,
if you want to take it, I mean, you don't have to listen to me. If you still say, well, I want to back McCoy, I've loved him over the years. Take it now, because why wouldn't you? I mean, this horse will probably go off 9 to 2, 5 to 1 on the day, and at that price, I couldn't have it on my mind.
Terrific stuff there from Neil. Thanks for that, Neil. So your 7, we've run through those. Sportingbet, as I said, will be best price all the runners from Thursday 9 a.m. until the close of business on Thursday after the last race at Aintree. It'll be very competitive all the way as well. So
I honestly haven't come up with my selection yet, so it's not that I'm just being sniffy and not telling you. But I have narrowed it down to about 7 at the moment, and I'm definitely going to back 3, 4 or 5. So if you want to find out, go to www.bettingemporium.com.
We'll end it on that note. See you soon. Thanks to Neil, and we'll be back here at Sportingbet very soon.